Hello to all my friends out there. So we have to eat. So I'm having some mint tea. Really, of all the teas, my favorite. I say that about every tea. A pinch of cinnamon. You know, I was thinking, I just used the Dollar Tree cinnamon. I was thinking, you know, the Spice Wars, if you're not a tea drinker, you might be thinking like me, why would there be a spice war? Well, they use the spices to cure the meat, but you know, the spices really, make your tea yummier. I have cinnamon, honey, and lemon, and then I'll pour the tea on. And so, you know, you need spices. You really do. Okay, so I'm going to have some mint tea here. And so I know some of my followers would like to start a little jewelry and collectibles. My eyelash is so annoying. A little jewelry and collectibles business. And so one of the things that I'm constantly looking for, and is very hard to find too, is moonstones. So I have a long necklace. This is a moonstone. Here's the moonstone. And so I like to wrap them around. I'm always looking for these long necklaces because if you find them, this part can be like a choker, like a moonstone. I tried to display as many of the moonstones as I possibly could. And so I want to show you something. Okay, this little, you might go, what is this little bracelet? Well, it's a little topaz type, blue topaz, but it's also like a moonstone. Easy to sell. This is the only one I've been able to find recently. So, okay, so tea, moonstones. A lot of people think anything cultic is kind of creepy, and in a way it is. Okay, so I need some salad. Okay, I will make a tasty salad in my bell pepper. I think the best way with salads is not too much of any one type vegetable, just a little of all different kinds. I think that's the safest. Plus, that gives you a little variety. You know, one time I went to the most expensive restaurant in town. The most expensive restaurant in town. I wasn't buying, of course. And it was lettuce, carrots, and tomatoes. It really was. No bell pepper. None of that. The dressing was exceptionally good, however. It was blue cheese dressing with hand-cracked pepper. So, oh no, my blue cheese dressing is frozen. I keep my, we might have to wait a minute on the dressing. Oh. Well, at least we know my refrigerator is cold. I just need a little. It's frozen. That's okay. It'll melt. I'll put it on top of the oven for a minute. Another thing about blue cheese dressing is cheese dressing is very, very delicious on any kind of seafood salad. And then, you know, I'm not cracking my pepper. I'm just putting a lot of pepper. Okay, so this is a pretty decent little salad. Let me show you. Very cost effective. Made by handmade salads by moi. Okay, so I have two little salads. I'll probably eat one tonight and one tomorrow. I don't think it's necessary to go overboard on the salads. Okay, now let me get my pork roast. Okay, what I did, and I'm really glad I did too, About a week or so when pork roast was on sale, I bought a big one. Just for nights like tonight. Let's see what happened. Ooh, yummy. Okay, let me show you. Take a look at this. If you want to see how I made it, just scroll down. I can tell you this is going to be good. This is going to be, and it's a cheap dinner too. My pork roast was $1 a pound. I just want to cut a little piece. Now, I want to show you something. If you bake your pork roast long enough, it will just fall off the bone. Okay, this is coming along nicely. So what I have is a large portion of vegetables and a fairly decent size meat. I mean, I can eat as much meat as I want. It's not fattening. And this pork roast is very, very yummy. It's falling off the bone. Okay, now I stockpiled sour cream and cottage cheese. Oh, this is good. My salad dressing is melty. I could make gravy, but if I just leave the gravy and the pork roast in the pan, then tomorrow I can decide what to do with it. So I have a little sour cream on my potato. All right, now let me get a few capers. I'm just going to eat one salad, a few capers. So this is all the food that I normally eat. Nothing exotic or expensive is going on here. I have olives, 3 olives, 3 olives, not 4 olives, not 2 olives, 3 olives. And then I still have pickles. And let's see, for pork roast, I usually like Tabasco and steak sauce. I eat my pork roast just like a roast, a beef roast. Generally, you're going to get your pork roast a lot cheaper. Okay, so see all my vegetables? More veggies, less carbs, not no carbs, because you know that's a good way to become miserable. Whoops. All right, now let me take a little bite of my pork roast, and I will tell you, just one little bite for demonstrations purposes. Steak sauce is good. And Tabasco is good. You know, probably everybody is busy at this time of the year. Happy holidays to everybody. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the likes, and God bless you all.